So welcome back, everyone. I'm excited about bringing my next guests on. They have never been on my show before. Lots of people today are newbies. I have with me, and I want to make sure I say it right, I have Kent Rini. And I also have with me Gene Miller, and they are, co-owners of Grime Busters. Welcome to the show. You got to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves and what you do, and I know we've got something special that Kent wants to say, too, so go ahead.
Well, thanks for having us. And again, we're Grime Busters, and we ain't afraid of no dirt.
I love that. I love that little tagline. And then go ahead, Kent. I know you have some special stuff to talk about.
Oh, I do indeed. I am running for constable this year.
Have fun.
And the first two constables in Arizona were Wyatt and Virgil Earp in 1870s in Tombstone. So it's a rich tradition, and I'll be running in the East Valley. Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, good luck to you on that. Now, let's talk a little bit about Grime Busters, how it got started, and also, are you valley-wide, all those fun things that we're going to talk about, too. Go ahead.
Well, we are valley-wide, and Grime Busters started a couple of years ago. The idea kind of came to me years ago. I got down on my hands and knees, and I started cleaning the tile and grout, my wife and I, for hours, and I thought, what a mistake, what did we get into? And when the business opportunity presented itself, I thought, geez, I remember getting down on my hands and knees, and I wonder who else, gets down on their hands and knees and thinks, oh, I can't do this. This is way too much work. So we can actually make dirty, old, nasty-looking grout look like new again.
So is it just grout or what else?
We do any kind of hard surface. Tile and grout, carpet. We do stone, brick, block, natural stone. So not necessarily hard surface. We can do carpet and upholstery also, but we specialize in the hard surfaces.
Also concrete. We do interior and exterior. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of work with the real estate community, prepping a home so that the people have something to look at and it looks like it sparkles.
Well, we know what we have a lot of real estate listeners that, the real estate agents that listen to the station. We also have a lot of investors that listen that also might need this for their homes because also they're not doing it. They don't want to do it. They'd rather have you do it. And let me tell you about something about Grime Busters. They ain't afraid of no dirt. Now, before you came on, you were talking to me a little bit about the things that you do. You offer free estimates, okay? You are residential and commercial, both interior and exterior.
Correct.
You're valley-wide. You're rated with the Better Business Bureau. And you absolutely love to clean.
We love to clean. That's our job. That's what we love to do.
Now,
we also provide a free demonstration. So if for some reason you look at your tile and grout and you say, geez, I'm not sure if that could be cleaned, or is that concrete, can that be cleaned? Can my pavers be cleaned? Give us a call and we'll come out and we'll clean a little spot for you and show you exactly what it's going to look like when it's done.
So you'll do a free demonstration right in their home?
Absolutely.
And you say that you are valley-wide,
we are.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk a little bit about the process of the cleaning, because it's different than you said, that you do things that are different than other people do.
Mm-hmm. So, our process is, for example, for tile and grout, we'll come in, we'll spray an emulsifier down on the floor, which breaks up all the grease, fat, and oil. We then will scrub your tile and your grout to make sure we get good agitation and get down into those grout lines. That's what really gets dirty. And then we have a machine that's basically like an enclosed power washer, and it will use high-temperature water, about 260-plus degrees, 1,200 psi, flushes all that dirt and everything out to our truck and gets it out of your house. Leaves clean, fresh water behind. If for some reason there's still a stain on your grout, we will actually use an acid cleaner. It dissolves just a tiny little bit on the top of that grout to try and get below to the cleaner stuff underneath. Grout is porous. It's like concrete, so it does absorb stains. We do a great job of getting it out.
Well, Ken, I wanted to ask you, too, what makes you different, than the other competition out there?
Boy, something that's very, very huge for us is we both have excellent work ethics, okay? We will not leave a property until we can actually put our name at the bottom of the job. And we actually go out and do the work. Mm-hmm. We have staff, but Gene and I, as owners, take so much pride in what we do that we go out and meet with the people. Gene's a harder worker than I am. I'm more of a marketing guy, okay? I'll get the phone ringing, and then he goes out there with these young fellas. I'm 65 years old, okay? He used to take me out in the field, and what happened? I got a hernia. All right? So I said, I'm going to stay on the phones.
I think that's a great point for all the people out there that try to do it on their own. Don't. You're going to get a hernia. Have them do it.
Absolutely. It's a lot of hard work. So it's not
grueling.
something you want to take on by yourself.
That machine weighs 90 pounds. Come on.
And you know what? They ain't afraid of no dirt. Also, I really want to talk a little bit because you had said something that was really cool before you had gone on. Because there's a lot of people out there that talk about these green-friendly products, which you have. But you also said something which made a lot of sense to me because green-friendly products don't always, clean so well. And that's something that you want to talk about. Go ahead.
Sure. So we do have our products are environmentally friendly. We do have green-friendly products that are products that are made with all natural ingredients. They do not clean as well, but they will clean to a degree. So when we come out, we have to evaluate and see what the property looks like and what we're up against. But there are people that have allergies and very sensitive to chemicals and things like that, and we can definitely use all natural products and get the surfaces clean. Usually just takes a little bit more work.
Well, go ahead.
One of the things I'd recommend that your listeners do is go to our website because Gene has incredible films of before, during, and after, and you will be astonished. And we love working with, not just residential, commercial, the real estate, property management. No job is too big for us. We can do an entire resort. He just did a Holiday Inn.
So what we want to do is give out that information. They are valley-wide. They do free. They're going to do a free estimate. Also, they're also going to do a demonstration for you to show you how clean they can get it. Their number direct, it's 623-227-2060. And it's Grime Busters, AZ, and that's Busters with an S, AZ.com. I also want to go kind of more a little bit on talking about some of the people's residential and commercial, but how you help people that are realtors that have those homes out there, some of them that are just filthy, that really need to be picked, made to look for presentable. Go ahead.
People live in their homes for a long time, and they really they see it every day, and they kind of lose touch and don't realize, geez, the house was really dirty. The carpet might really be dirty, or the tile and grout could really be stained. And you see it every day, and you don't really realize it until somebody brings it to your attention, or you happen to clean a little spot, and you think, boy, I really got that grout clean. That grout's really dirty. And so, a lot of times we'll have realtors that'll call us, and they'll want the house clean before it's sold. When somebody walks into a house, they're looking at everything. I mean, they're not just looking at the lay of the land. They're looking at how clean is it. They're looking in the corners. They're looking at things like that.
Right. They want to buy it as is, so they don't have to come in and have to do all of that.
Absolutely.
And I've seen Mr. Miller, he pulls the refrigerator against the wall, away from the wall, the washer and dryer. We make sure everything is clean, whether you can see it or not.
That's awesome. Again, that number to call them at 623-227-2060, and that website is Grime Busters with an S, AZ. They ain't afraid of no dirt. Real quickly, I want to talk a little bit about ceramic coatings. Let's talk about that too.
So we have a couple of different ceramic coating products that we offer, and a ceramic coating product is a great product to put on your floor so that the dirt and oil and grease and things like that don't penetrate the floor. It's a great product for residential as well as commercial. It doesn't mean that your floor is never going to have to be cleaned or deep cleaned again, but it will keep the oils and things like that from penetrating the surface of the floor.
And it can go on any surface?
It can go on any type of a hard surface. And, I one of the things I do is I give people kind of an idea of what it's like to clean the floors. How are you cleaning your floors? Are you using a mop and a bucket? One of the things, anytime you use a mop and a bucket and you've got that dirty water, you're pushing it down into the grout line that's like a valley. And that's how those grout lines get dirty. They get dark and they stay dark.
What should we be doing?
Using a steam mop or using a microfiber mop with just a spritz of some hot water with maybe a drop of vinegar in there. That is the best thing to do. The microfiber mop head will grab all the dirt, and it won't deposit all that dirt and nasty stuff down in your grout line.
Well, we've already done it, so it's already too late. The damage has been done, so we have to call you.
We can fix it.
What about dumpsters, Jane? Didn't you just do a demo for one of the largest movie theater groups in the Valley?
We are definitely, we have some amazing products that will remove grease from concrete. So for our commercial customers out there, we can do grease removal. The ceramic products come into play there because we can coat them and not have that grease and oil then saturated back into the concrete. So some pretty amazing things that we offer.
That's awesome. Again, let's talk about those realtors out there and the homes that those investors that have out there that need to be cleaned. Go ahead.
One of our better customers here in the Valley is Keller Williams. And we're working with a young lady, Carol Royce. And when she preps a home, she is picky. Let me tell you something. And she does a thorough interview with you and watches you do the job, and then you become a preferred vendor status with her. So, hey, we have to prove ourselves every day, and we love what we do. We work 7 days a week, but I'm not available on Sunday mornings because I'm actually a minister too.
And you're also running for constable.
Constable, yay!
That's really exciting. Again, we're going to let people call throughout the rest. Well, we've got about 5 more minutes here that we're going to let people call in. We're at the end of the show here, so make sure you check them out. You can check them out on their website. They are not afraid of dirt at all. Their website is Grime Busters with an SAZ.com. You can also call them. Their phone number is 623-227-2060. They do residential. They do commercial, interior and exterior. They're Valley Ride. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free consultations and a free demo as well. Give them a real last minute saying. What do you want to say?
We also clean radio stations.
They need to.
Hint.
That number here, again, you can call them direct. That number is 623-227-2060. It's Grime Busters with an S-A-Z.
Across that line, if I traded it all